Chapter 2, Burned Down, Bought Out, The Erased Cities of Black Wealth. The photo sat in a silver frame on the mantel, slightly tilted. In it, a proud man in a tailored suit stood in front of a brick building with a barbershop pole spinning outside. His name was Elijah Carter. Tulsa, Oklahoma. 1921. Before everything changed. His great-grandson, who tells this story, didn't learn the full truth until he was 17. He knew they were from Tulsa. Knew they had roots. But no one in the family ever explained why there were no records, no land, no inheritance, just whispers and laws. What he would learn was this: Elijah Carter owned not just a barbershop, but also 2 rental houses, and a stake in a local grocery store on Greenwood Avenue, Black Wall Street. He built it from nothing. Bought land after saving for 6 years as a Pullman porter. Hired young black boys to apprentice. Helped 3 other barbers open shops. He was a business owner, a landlord, a father. Then came May 31, 1921, when success became a threat. The Tulsa Race Massacre didn't just burn a neighborhood, it incinerated a legacy. In under 24 hours, over 35 city blocks of black businesses, churches, schools, and homes were torched. An entire thriving black economy was reduced to ash. More than 300 people were killed, thousands displaced, and insurance companies refused to pay claims to the black property owners. Elijah Carter's barber shop was destroyed. The house he lived in, gone. His tenant homes were flattened. With no compensation, no government support, and no apology, he moved his family north to Kansas City, working as a janitor in a building not unlike the one he once owned. His great-grandson says, "That picture is all we have left of the empire he built, erased, then forgotten." Tulsa wasn't the only one. There were thriving black communities in Rosewood, FL, Wilmington, NC, and even in parts of Chicago and Detroit, neighborhoods full of doctors, teachers, bankers, and farmers who had figured out how to survive despite the odds. And each time those communities gained wealth, they faced threats, from mob violence, zoning laws, highways built through their homes, or sudden urban renewal. What makes these stories so dangerous is how they were buried. Black success erased, black excellence punished. When generational wealth was on the verge of blossoming, systemic forces stepped in, not by accident, but by design. A new generation, same fight. The great-grandson, let's call him Jordan, grew up in a rented apartment, raised by a single mother. He didn't know his family once owned real estate until he stumbled on a local history documentary in high school. That's when he asked his mother about the man in the photo. She cried for the first time in years. Jordan became obsessed. He read court records, library archives, old land deeds. He found the lot where Elijah's barbershop once stood. Building again, but smarter. Jordan studied finance. Graduated with honors. Became a real estate agent. Then, a broker. He started buying properties, first 1 duplex, then 3 more homes. Not in Greenwood, but in a nearby Tulsa neighborhood with historic black roots. He rented to black families, offering fair rates and credit-building programs. He taught financial literacy in community centers. He launched a podcast, Buy Back the Block, for real. His dream wasn't just to get rich. It was to restore what was lost. He now runs a fund that helps descendants of Tulsa survivors invest in land and startups. They don't wait for reparations, they build regardless.